All right, we'll go back to our video. We're going to start with this part first. Time and a half. If you're getting paid time and a half for your overtime hours, what will you multiply by? 1.5. So keep that in mind. And if we get paid double time for overtime hours, what will we multiply by? Multiply by 2. All right, now we'll take this example over here. You're going to get an hourly rate of $10 per hour. Last week, you worked your regular 40 hours plus 7 hours of overtime. And this is the way the book will usually present it. They'll tell you what your regular hours are and how many hours of overtime you have. So you don't have to divide or subtract it to figure it out. We're going to earn time and a half for our overtime hours. Wants to know the total pay for the week. So let's start with what we call our straight time pay. And this is what you did back in section 1. Section 1 is where you take your first 40 hours times your regular pay. First 40 hours, we are going to get paid hourly rates $10 an hour. Anybody do it without a calculator? What's 40 times 10? 400. That's our first number. We're just going to set that aside. Now we'll come over here and do the overtime pay. We're going to get paid time and a half for our overtime hours. There's 7 hours of overtime pay, and our regular pay is $10. We're going to multiply those 3 things together. Take our $10, our time and a half, that's 1.5. And then we have 7 hours of overtime pay. And we do that. Where's my calculator? 10 times 1.5 times 7 comes out to $105. All right, there's the first 2 parts. Find your straight time pay, find your overtime pay. What's the last step? Add them together. 400 is your regular pay, your straight time pay. 105 is your overtime pay. We add those 2 together, it's $505. That would be your paycheck for that week. Any questions with computing the overtime? Okay, in your book, they have a nice little formula set up for you. Shows you both of these, how to find the straight time pay, how to find the overtime pay, and add them together. So if you want to look at that, if you get stuck on the problems, that's a good place to look.